Vigor, 1.20 season 8.
One kill.
Taken the lead.
I needed that.
Nice.
Remaining.
1.20 season 8, February 24, 2018.
No. Where were we?
Saturday.
One after another. No one can hide from me.
Nice.
Je ne vais plus toucher.
Ah.
Here I am.
Remaining.
L'aveugle tisse.
Shit.
I needed that. Take that. No one can hide
Damn it. Come on, well, after you wake up, head on a swift, man. Head on a swivel. What are you doing?
Here I am. Personne n'échappe.
Right here.
Five kills remaining. Four kills
Nice.
remaining.
Essayons encore une fois.
Three kills remaining. Two kills remaining.
Essayons encore une fois.
One kill remaining.
Head on a swivel. Come on. That was your free kill if you just looked outside. That was your game winning kill right there. This is me. Thank you. It's nice getting used to it. It's so nice seeing that I get used to stuff fast. All these years of PvP gaming, PC gaming, paying off finally.
A perfect 10.
Overwatch 20 Season 8, Widowmaker's second game of the day, February 24th, 2018. It's a Saturday. That was a nice one to take a little bit of a break on. Maybe have some breakfast. Any takeaways? I just want to comment on the continued progress here. Continuing progress. Hopefully, I once again did the mic test. Here's my mic. Okay, I think we're on. Slowly, I'm getting there. You know, I'm getting more and more used to the sensitivity. Still getting used to it. Definitely. What should I cycle between? All modes, quick play, competitive, current, and then duel doesn't matter. Player's AI doesn't matter. Deathmatch, and then team deathmatch. Yeah. Okay, and then cycle like win percentage is good too. Okay, so anyway, what's the best thing to go? Elims per life. And then solo kills after that. I'm just thinking of what I'm trying to think of like to just casually go through this stuff so that anybody viewing my stuff can just see where I'm at any given point my career while I'm talking, while I'm doing my takeaways, monologuing and all that. So anyway, what I wanted to be on about. Oh, getting more and more used to my like I call it small hand and micro tracking. Like I'm gonna keep saying small hand and micro track. I like calling it small hand because big hand is if you're doing arm aiming like I'm doing, where you know you have a lower sensitivity generally speaking. I'm running 1600 DPI, 2.0 sens on most people, 2.20 on like you know Tracer, you know Genji, Sombra. People I need quick 180s on. Or you know mainly close quarters combat. So basically with a small hand, it's getting better. I'm noticing. I played my first game was Soldier today, and I realized one thing I love about this game is that playing on any given hero, I feel like their aiming style and stuff, it benefits other people's aiming style. What I learned today in the training room. I'm on average now doing about 30 minutes of just training room before I get going on the recording. Straight up, practice range. I say training room. I was on another one. Practice range. Because I can set up custom games and stuff, but a little bit lazy. But at the same time, I feel like I do. Because more than anything, I get in, I do some practice range. I just get used to, you know, my mechanics and stuff. I get on Widow. I do a few snipes. There's a cool snipe to do on Widow when you start off. I just kind of started thinking about it. Learned it the other day, whatever. So you snipe over here. You do a grappling hook jump, and then my mouse fucked up. My mouse. I am gonna need it. Oh no. Well, my mouse kind of fucked up, but I also landed on the platform. But anyway, see if I can hit this. Yeah, I didn't know where he was at all. But yeah, you get an eyeball of where he's at first. He's there. Okay, he's going to be coming back. He's going to be around there when I probably pop him. Here we go. He's a little forward. Can I get it? No, missed it by a little bit. But anyway, yeah, coming in the training room, there's a lot of little things you can do. Like, just try to hit the eye if you're sniping. That's more of a head size. And it's like, it just gets me used to hitting targets and expecting to hit targets when I also shoot through body sometimes, like if you can. But there's a lot of things to do in a training room, and I like how although it's of course very efficient in a lot of ways, I like how I mean, there's a good amount of bots. It's decently designed. Oh, now I get the free one. Practically free because, you know, I can see through the walls and shit. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it for. So yeah, small hands getting better. One thing I want to say before this ends is that I feel like I said it a little bit earlier, I think in this very recording. I'm getting like I'm a little bit surprised by how quickly I'm adapting, but not as much, because when I went from mainly wrist aiming to arm aiming, it took me about a week to feel a little bit comfortable, and then about a month to feel moderately comfortable, and then like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months to feel pretty comfortable. And then I was at that point I was at 1.55, 1.6 with a lot of the heroes. And once again, recently, you know, like two weeks ago now or so, I changed to since I have now 2.0, 2.2, and 1600 DPI. I don't know why I keep saying. I don't know, in case you weren't paying attention earlier or something. I'm pretty repetitive, if you haven't noticed from these vids. But anyway, I think that's everything. There were times, and like with this last game, 29, 20 and 9, it like, I was comfortable. I was 20 and 9, and it was my second game of the day, and I felt really comfortable, like, already, like, with the Widow sniping. I like how my tracking's quicker. I noticed what I benefited from the Soldier that I played in my first round, my first game on Hollywood before I got into that game, was like, okay, it's getting my because I have my Soldier and my Widow the same sin, so my your out of scope tracking on Widow, like, you want it to be pretty good too. So not only can you assault rifle people down when you need to, but like, it helps you pan and like select targets before you even get into the scope. Because if you get that crosshair, like, it's a good habit to develop to get your crosshair by a target's like head, before you like actually squeeze the trigger. Before you actually go into the scope, put the crosshair by their head. And then right when you get a scope, boom, it's a very small baby flick to get to their head. Usually, I've hit some snipes, plenty of times where I'll pre-scope them, like before I get in the scope, I'll pre-aim it, and get the reticle on their head, the crosshair on their head, the little dot that I use, and like when I get in the scope, boom, it's right on the head. So then it's just a click, a click, and then they're ended. So, so just the faster sensitivity in general is making me click heads faster, and I'm just rambling at this point. I think I've covered most of the bases. Anyway, 1.20 season 8, little Vagers. Just that final takeaway point is just like, it's nice to see I'm getting adjusted really quickly. And if you're looking at these games and thinking that, like, I'm not playing 8 hours a day, I'm still getting an average of somewhere between 22 and like 30 hours a week. Somewhere between 22 and like no more than 30 hours a week probably. I just don't necessarily have the time, the free time available to commit. But so I have gotten used to this new stuff pretty fast. Tuned my own horn a little bit for sure. But also just appreciating, I guess, the gift of that and the talent, or whatever you want to call it, and just the years and years of just pointing and clicking. I always talk about experience and all that stuff. I've put it everywhere on the internet. I also play other places on the internet, but I've been playing. I'll just say it now since we're here. PvP games have been my thing since I don't know, 6 years old. 27 now, so 21 years, and PvP gaming fixation or whatever. Started off with like Street Fighter Turbo 6 or whatever, but I've dabbled in a lot of different person versus person. PvP is person versus person, if you haven't known. I've dabbled in a lot of it throughout the years, and even though a lot of it has not been FPS, the most time I have on FPS is console, Halo 2. Probably a few hundred hours on that. Played for a couple years, 2 or 3 years. CSGO, I played, I don't know, I've got like no more than 1,000 hours in that, between 500 and 1,000 hours in that. Then a hodgepodge of other FPSs, mainly a lot of hours in MOBA, like 3,000 hours plus in MOBA for sure, between like 5 or 6 different MOBA games, MOBA. If you don't know what that stands for, multiplayer online battle arena. I think. Like LoL, League of Legends, Heroes of New Earth, Dota, Defense of the Ancients. Those games. For example, I think I've played a handful of other MOBAs, and like Smite, that's third person MOBA I've played. Plenty of RTS, real time strategy. Plenty of MMO. That's actually probably my favorite genre, although FPS is coming up a big time, and once I get... Oh no, one of my headphone ears died. Damn it. I think I might need new headphones. That's okay, these are like cheap, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah. What was I on about? Oh, PvP, person versus person. Oh yeah. So although I am getting used to the new aiming really quick, I have a lot of hours on computer games, even if it's not FPS. So that's why I don't know I'm adapting so quickly. It's not necessarily like magic and talent and luck and all that. It's just this is the main thing I've spent my time on. So that's that. Anyway, probably wasn't necessary to say all that, but I don't know. This is just I'm starting to like it's almost like a web blog, like a blog, blog. I think is short for weblog. It's almost like a blog of my like progress towards the future now, because like I've said recently, I think I'm really gonna make it one day as a professional gamer in some capacity on some game. So I think it's nice to see the progress. If not for other people, I'll like to probably come back and watch this stuff and see where my head was at different times and stuff of my progression. So yeah, that's that. February 24th, 2018, Saturday morning. 1.20 season 8 in transmission.